It's finally happening. The Wobbly Life space update is right around the corner. In the next update, this little barrier is going to be removed, and we're going to be able to enter this rocket ship and head into places unknown in outer space. But you're probably asking yourselves, how does he know all this? Well, you see, I play Wobbly Life on Steam, and in Steam, there was an update. But if we search for patch notes or update notes, you'll notice there's nothing here. So then I went to their Discord server to look up some information on the update, but nothing was here, which means they added something to Wobbly Life but didn't tell anybody about it. And that's when I began snooping around. Sometimes developers will add updates to their game ahead of a release of something big. The update that I downloaded was probably the entire space update, but we just can't access it yet because they haven't turned it online yet. But that means it's probably coming soon. But since there was a new update on the server, that means we can search for things that they probably never expected us to look for. So the first place I decided to check was the Rubber Band official headquarters. We can go inside and we can take that elevator right there on the left. How you doing, Philip? Hope you're having a busy day at work, and I hope things are going smooth for you, bud. Let's go ahead and take this elevator, and we're gonna go all the way to the top floor, because every update, they hide a secret in this building behind a whiteboard. Right off the bat, I can tell you, this looks different than it did last time. We have all 4 developers right here working really hard on the next update, but that's only the beginning. If we take our free camera, we can go behind the board. This is where they always put all their next update secrets, and if you'll notice, there's a rocket ship with the words, "Finally." We've been playing Wobbly Life on this channel for 5 years just about, and we've done literally everything you can do in this game. We found every secret. We got every single achievement. We've done every job. We got every costume. We got every pet. There is literally nothing else to do. We even got so desperate, we started using mods to play this game. It's been 5 years of us playing Wobbly Life together on the channel, and it's been us waiting 4 years for the space update. Now, I can't give y'all the exact date when it's gonna release, but it's gonna be pretty soon, and we need to be prepared for when it does release. I mean, look at all this stuff right here. You got 4 different space stations, and this is only a glimpse of what's to come. It's probably gonna be massive, y'all. If I had to guess, the Wobbly Life space update is gonna be basically Wobbly Life 2. Let's zoom out the camera and just take a look at how big the normal Wobbly Life world actually is. You can see it's quite large, and it's full of secrets. Oh, I went out too far. It's full of secrets and tons of things to do. Now, I don't know exactly what space is gonna look like in Wobbly Life, but I have to imagine it's probably gonna be maybe this size, maybe even bigger. Imagine taking all this content that you have in Wobbly Life right now and just doubling it. This means we're gonna have way more secrets to find. There's gonna be way more Wobbly Life content on the channel. There's gonna be way more collabs with Spy Cakes and Komodo. It's gonna get crazy. The mods that we can use when we go to outer space is gonna be so awesome. Okay, so while we're here, I'm gonna use my mods to take a peek at some other things around the city. Now, we always knew about this rocket ship right here. I'm gonna use my mod and just go inside of it and see if they added anything to it, like a seat or a chair or anything we could do in there. Let's just take the camera inside real quick. Okay, it's still empty, just like it was. But did you know that this is not the only spaceship in Wobbly Life? There's actually another rocket ship inside Area 51, something that people see but often forget about. Make sure you're wearing your science lab coat, otherwise this guy is not gonna let you through. Okay, it's somewhere in here. I don't remember exactly. I come here often, but I don't go to this very specific location. I think there's an elevator we gotta take, but I don't remember if we go up or down. We'll just have to poke around this place until we find it. It can't be that hard to find. I think this might be it over here, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's go up. This might be the right spot. I'm not sure. Let's see what happens. Hello? Oh, you gotta take the elevator up twice. Okay. This should be it, right? I'm a little lost, y'all. I'm just too excited. I'm too excited for the next update. Hello? It's me. Just looking around, looking for secrets as per usual. Oh yeah, this has to be it right here. You take a right, then you go down this hallway here, and then back here. There's the other spaceship right here. So I'm gonna do a little cheating here. I'm just gonna take my camera in there and poke around and see if there's anything unusual in here, maybe. Let's go up there. Okay, so nothing in there. Inside looks exactly the same as the other spaceship or rocket ship or whatever. And there's not much else going on. There is a roof here. I wonder if this is going to open up at some point. This might open up. and maybe allow us to go to outer space. I think these might be the only 2 rocket ships in the game currently. There might be more coming soon, though. Now, there is something else we could do. We can go back to the Steam page and track their update history. For example, this update on October 17th of 2023, it was a major update called Up in the Clouds. So that one came out in October. Then they did some costume design contests, which is cool. They got nominated for the Steam Awards of 2023, but then in December, the holiday update came out. Less than a month between those updates, and then they had a few small patch notes here and there, and then the sewers update came out in March 25th. So between the Christmas one and the sewer one, you're looking at about 3 months and 25 days. And then after the sewer update came the Curious Collectors update on July 24th, so 4 months between those 2 updates there. And then there was a 5-month gap between July and December for the big screen update, which really didn't add too much to the game, but it was a nice little touch that they added to it. Now, I don't want to be doom and gloom here, and I don't want to scare anybody, and I don't know this 100% to be true or not, but they did claim that the space update was going to be the last major update to the game. Keyword there being major. You see, major updates usually add big chunks to the game, like new islands, like the sewers, the Paradise Island. The space update is going to be a major update, but that does not mean that they're going to stop updating the game. For all we know, the space update could come out. It could be massive. It might take us like months to get through all the secrets and find everything they have up there. And then you know how developers go. They say they're gonna do something and all of a sudden, whoopsie, surprise, major update, Space Station 2.0. And this brings me back to even more exciting news. Let's just say that the space update is the end of Wobbly Life. Let's just say that that is the final update to Wobbly Life, and after that, it's over. No more updates, which, by the way, is not true, most likely. I don't know. I'm not a developer, but let's just say that it is true. Would that mean that since they've stopped working on Wobbly Life 1, that they've begun working on Wobbly Life 2? It could actually mean that. I don't know. Again, I'm not a developer. I don't know their plans or their future, but I'm just going off of what I've seen past developers do. I mean, look at how much they've added to the game just from the start of it. It used to be this little tiny island here, and then all of a sudden you get the docks, you get the Paradise Island, you get that little jungle island back there. We added Area 51 or whatever the secret base is called up here. They got the weather station, the sewers are in the game now. There's the Cloud City. When this game came out, there wasn't a lot to do. And now there's almost too much to do. So yeah, it's pretty safe to say that when the space update comes out, we're gonna be busy. Man, just flying over the island and just looking at all the crazy adventures we had just in this little spot right here alone. It's gotta make me pretty nostalgic. We've had so many great moments in this little game here. This is where me and Spy built Grandma a house one time and then blew it up on top of her. That was a lot of fun. This is where I started making horror videos on Wobbly Life with Cartoon Cat and evil trains and portals and stuff. That was a lot of fun. This spot right here about 3 years ago is where Komodo flung me off the cliff and ran away giggling. That was fun too. Trying to stop the train in the dumbest ways possible. Never works, but always fun to try. Now, what would make me really happy is a nice train in outer space. A train that we could potentially stop. And before you yell at me in the comments, yes, I know you could jump into the train and just hit the brakes, but that defeats the purpose. What is happening? Something's splashing. Just gonna point out that I have disassembled the train for fun, and now, it's doing that. I actually stopped the train. I may have used mods, but I stopped the train. Who would have thought little old me in a video like this would accidentally stop the Wobbly Life train? Now I just have to get back to Brick Rigs and stop that train for real. By the way, I did stop that train for real in a very old video. Kids told me I clickbaited, but that's not true because the train stopped legitimately. Look, here it is. See? See the train? I stopped it. See? It's right there. Okay? It stopped. This was like 8 years ago, but it stopped. This video was recorded before we met Komodo, by the way. That's how old this video is. Undeniable proof that the train turned sideways and stopped. This is going to be the greatest update to ever come to any game we've ever played on the channel. And I want you all to do me a favor. Let me know down in the comments below, after we get the space update and we start doing things in that update, what kind of content do y'all want to see? Do y'all want to see hide and seek in space? Do y'all want to see secrets? Because you know what? I'm just gonna do it all. Let's just do everything. And that's it, fellas. We're just gonna have to sit here and wait patiently, but the developers are always giving me early access to the update. So the moment it comes out, I promise you, subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna release it ASAP, and we're gonna get a good first look at the space update. And while you're subscribing, make sure to check out my second channel, Dark OB. We just hit 100,000 subscribers, or we're extremely close. So thank you guys so much for all the support on that channel as well. I love you all. Let me know if y'all are hyped for the space update. And I'll see you in the next video. Make sure to use creator code BeautifulOB when buying Fortnite dollars.